and this is lesson 2 of the Hillsborough Ballad. So today you're going to find out more information about the Hillsborough Ballad that we started looking at yesterday. Yesterday you looked at the context and just got a general understanding, a quick overview about the poem. In today's lesson, you're going to find out more about the plot, and you're going to have a little look at the poem in more detail. Firstly, as you know, do your check-in. Your check-in will hopefully get you to recap on what you learned yesterday. Then we're moving on to the Ballad of Hillsborough. Okay, so firstly, I would like to think about yourself and you being at the disaster, and obviously answering those questions about the atmosphere. The first stanza. The Liverpool supporters were given the smaller end, crammed behind the goal mouth. The fans were tightly penned. Those words, crammed and penned, you looked at those yesterday. Think about those words. What do they suggest? And think about, if you were a Liverpool supporter, how would you be feeling? Okay. Here's the whole poem. As promised, you've got a live reading by Mr. Mack-Poole in today's lesson. So Mr. Mack-Poole is going to read you this poem. Please click on the link and you'll hear his voice reading the poem for you. Okay, and hopefully it will make you understand the poem a little bit better. Then you've got some questions, okay, about ballads and the poem. And again, this is something that you probably have already studied in another poem. So we're just using this poem to look at some of the conventions of a ballad. And here's our checkpoint, true or false statements about the poem, nice and simple. And then your main activity, you're going to enjoy doing this. I think it's a bit of creativity. It's to storyboard the plot of the poem. You use the images and choose some quotes from the poem to show that you understand what is happening in the poem. So there are 6 boxes there. Obviously, if you need more, feel free to add some more, but the minimum requirement are 6 boxes. And then what have you learned about the poem? So you're going to summarize. And was there a moral to that ballad? Because we have discussed that, you know, sometimes ballads have morals or messages. What was the poet's message? Okay, so think about that. And finally, time to check out. Again, well done. You've come to the end of the lesson. You've succeeded. Well done. And have a great day. Be kind. I need to stop this.